Welcome to Super Elite Entertainment. This show is brought to you by Aces Bail Bond, Yasmin Khan, Quick Response 24/7, Easy Payment 203-257-6228. Ramirez Spanish Restaurant specializing in seafood y churrasco. Spark City Smoke and Vape Shop located at 815 Lafayette Boulevard in Bridgeport, Connecticut. Evolution Sports Bar and Cafe located at 1279 North Avenue in Bridgeport. Bridgeport Auto Glass, 1227 Barnum Avenue in Bridgeport, Connecticut. Visit www.bridgeportautoglassshop.com. And finally, Moran Insurance Agencies, protecting your future. Call 203-864-6232 or visit www.moraninsuranceagencies.com. What's up, you guys? Welcome to Super Elite Entertainment. I'm your host, Jason Rodriguez. Hold on, we're live right now. What's up, you guys? I'm broadcasting from the studio here in the city of Bridgeport, Connecticut. Yep, you see, I'm wearing a boxing glove. And the reason why I'm wearing a glove is because I have a couple of professional boxers here in the studio. All right, I have Marcus Surin, who is a MMA fighter, Bellator. All right, I believe he boxes as well. Correct me if I'm wrong. Do you box, Marcus?
I train boxing.
All right, so you train boxing, but he fights Bellator. All right, doesn't matter. We're going to fight tonight. And then I have Vinicius de Jesus, the Brazilian bomber. I just gave him that name.
We're definitely going to fight tonight.
I like that.
We're definitely going to have a fight tonight.
Oh, he just said that. We're definitely going to have a fight tonight. Well, listen, I came ready to fight. And also, I see your father is here as well. What's your father's name?
Victor de Jesus.
Victor de Jesus, I want to fight you as well, man. I'm fighting everybody tonight on the show. But you guys, welcome to the show tonight, man. We're going to have a blast. I have the owner of Heavy Hitting Boxing and Fitness, which is located in Stamford, Connecticut, Mr. Paul Rocco, here in the studio tonight. He's going to be joining me momentarily, sitting on the hot seat. We're going to talk about his amazing gym that's in Stamford, Connecticut. Listen, he has a great caliber of fighters. He trains, whether it's professional boxing, whether it's amateur boxing, or whether it's MMA. He does it all. Paul is the man. And not only that, but Paul is a former professional boxer himself. So when it comes to boxing IQ and MMA IQ, he's the man to go to, man. He has it all together. And he's going to explain all of that tonight to us once we get the interview going. But what I want to do is I want to give a big shout out to all of you who are listening to us on our podcast, whether it's Anchor, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Radio Public. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight. Big shout out also to all of you essential workers who are out there working so extremely hard in the midst of this crazy pandemic. You guys have been showing up all year long, whether you're a law enforcement officer, a pharmacist, a medical professional. You guys been showing up and making it happen. So big kudos and big shout out to each and every one of you essential workers. With that said, I just spoke a lot. I'm starting to lose my breath. I need a drink of water. All right, going to take a quick commercial break. When I come back, Mr. Paul Rocco from Heavy Hitting Boxing and Fitness in Stamford, Connecticut will be joining me on the hot seat. You guys don't go anywhere. I came ready, man. I don't know about you guys, but I came ready to fight. We're going to fight tonight. We're going to take a quick commercial break, guys. Don't go anywhere. Oh, man. Hey, here we go. If I can find the commercial I want to play. Boom.
Hi, welcome to Aces Bail Bonds.
Do you need information regarding bail bonds and the bail bond process? Contact us at Aces Bail Bonds, where we are happy to give you a free bail consultation. You are in capable hands with our reputable agency. For fast, reliable bail bond service, get out of jail fast with Aces Bail Bonds. You can save time and money by calling ahead. We'll have the forms ready for you, with everything handled privately, discreetly, and confidentially at our office. For fast, reliable bail bond service, call Aces Bail Bonds now.
Welcome to Ramirez Restaurant.
All right, you guys, and welcome back to Live with Jason Rodriguez. Again, I'm the host of this show, and we're broadcasting from the Super Elite Entertainment Studio right here in downtown Bridgeport. Yeah, you see I'm wearing some boxing gloves tonight. I don't know about you, man, but I came ready. I'm stirred up. I'm fired up. I've been in the gym, Rocco. I've been in the gym, and I've been getting ready, man. I've been hitting the heavy bag. I've been hitting the speed bag. I've been hitting all kind of bags, getting ready to fight some of your fighters tonight. Marcus Seren is here in the studio. Venetius, did I pronounce that properly?
Yeah, but I don't think you can handle.
Venetius said, I don't think you can handle me. I'm going to handle you tonight, man. I'm going to handle you tonight. But you guys, listen, if you're watching live right now, please share this live broadcast to your timeline. Upload the link, send it to someone so that everyone else can join us and be a part of these festivities. Tonight, I have the owner and the founder of Heavy Hitting Boxing and Fitness, which is located in Stamford, Connecticut, Mr. Paul Rocco himself, sitting right next to me on the hot seat. Without further ado, I present to you Mr. Rocco.
All right. Thank you very much, Jason.
What's up, brother?
Appreciate it. Thank you for this beautiful studio. Great experience. Looking forward to it.
Absolutely, man. And I'm excited to have you here, and I'm excited to have your entourage here,
That's
which
it.
is
My bodyguards. My
your
bodyguards.
bodyguards, yeah.
My bodyguards.
Yeah. Listen,
That's
I went
it.
downstairs when you told me you were here. I went downstairs to get you, and Marcus is looking at me like, "Who's this guy?"
Yeah.
Stand back.
Wait
you
a
know,
sec.
I felt like I was walking up to Floyd Mayweather.
Ah, that's it. That's it. They
But,
keep me young. They keep me young, man. They keep me young. Guys.
Absolutely, man. But I'm excited to have you here. Just to remind the people who are watching, you're the owner and the founder of Heavy Hitting Boxing and Fitness in
Yes.
Stamford, Connecticut.
Connecticut.
An amazing gym
Thank you.
that you have out there
Thank
in
you.
the
Appreciate
heart of
it.
Stamford, in the good part of Stamford, if I should say.
Yeah.
And man, you out there making it happen.
Nice. We're trying. We're trying. I mean, the key thing about our gym is, we try to stay, positive all the time. Small group, small team. We try to keep a brotherhood.
Yeah.
That's what we are. We all stay father, son, brother, sister. That's how we all work. Doesn't matter. We got ages from 5 years old to 81. It doesn't matter. 85. It doesn't matter. As long as you're coming in with a positive energy, come on in and let's get to work.
Absolutely, and
All
I
right.
love that approach because when
Yeah.
I went to your gym just a couple of days ago,
Yeah.
you took me on an amazing tour of your gym, and we're going to be showing some of that footage shortly during the duration of the show. I mean, just walking in your gym, I feel comfortable, I feel at home.
Appreciate it.
And just the atmosphere there. Not only was it nice and clean and professional, even though I do love that rugged, rough
Yep.
smell when you walk into your gym.
Yep.
You know that smell
Yeah.
where someone's been hitting the heavy bag for about 18 hours
Yeah.
straight,
Yep.
and it's just that odor that's in the air. I love that odor.
Well, it's funny because before you got there, we
Uh-huh.
were like, you know what? Let's clean this place up for him, man. Let me try to get it nice
Really?
and professional for him. But and obviously with COVID and the whole changes in the world right now, we try to stay, as clean as possible. Try to stay apart from each other, and on a daily basis now, we're cleaning the gym more and more, obviously, than before, for all good reasons.
Yeah. Well, listen, I recommend for you not to clean it. I want your gym next time when I go there. I want it to look
Dirty.
like ring
Dirty.
one
Yeah.
in New Haven.
Great gym.
Brian
Great
Clark.
gym. Brian Clark. All those guys are absolute great fighters. They've, produced so many great fighters in the area, given so many kids a place to go. A lot of these guys in this area. I always say like this, I'm not one of those guys that likes to be selfish. I can start the show off by saying I respect all the guys in the area, man,
Absolutely, and I want to give a big shout out to all the guys that we know who we are associated
Yes,
with.
of course.
Because I've been involved in the sport of boxing
Yes,
for a
of
long
course.
time. Louis Rosa, out there in New Haven, Connecticut.
Haven.
Brian Clark, Ring
Clark,
One.
yep.
My good friend AJ Calante
AJ
at
Galante
Champs
in
Boxing
Danbury.
Club.
Yep.
Matavo's Boxing
Matavo,
Gym in Stanford.
Yep.
Revolution.
Revolution, Ahmad Mickens, Cordell, listen.
Yeah, and we can't forget my really good personal friend
Carlos
Nieves.
Ortiz, baby.
Yeah, Carlos
Ortiz
Nieves from
Boxing,
Ortiz
baby.
Boxing Gym.
Yeah.
You know, and then, you know, we have your gym.
Yeah, heavy hitting.
Heavy hitting. And you guys are out there. You're training young ones, amateur ranks.
Yes.
You're training pros,
Yep.
MMA. You know, and I find that interesting because I think you're the only one out here
Yeah.
that has a boxing gym who focus on both areas.
Yeah.
You know, boxing and MMA. How did that all
Well, you
start
know,
for you?
listen, the MMA world has blown up, let's face it. And, you know, I've always loved MMA. You know, let's face it. Well, you know, it doesn't matter if the 80s movies or the 90s movies, the Jean-Claude Van Damme's, the, you know, the old kickboxer movies, the first UFCs.
Yep.
You know, those were, you know, you couldn't stop watching. You know, it grasped your attention. I'm a boxing fan to the core, you know. But MMA, the transition is amazing. You know, you need to know almost everything. That's why I respect everybody at MMA, just because of all the arts.
Yeah.
You know, it's your jiu-jitsu, it's your boxing, it's your kickboxing, it's your Muay Thai, it's your Sambo, you know, it's your wrestling, it's everything.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's not just something I can handle on my own. I need other coaches to assist. We're all a group, we're all a team. You know, everybody does their own thing. And that's kind of what I really like about it, man. You know, boxing, yes, I have my, you know, other cornermen and stuff like that, but MMA, it's nice to just be worried about the hands and then have the other coaches do their thing.
Yeah, no, that's pretty impressive because, I mean, even when I was at the gym with you the other day, you know, both of you guys were doing some boxing, we're doing some sparring, but then they took it to the ground.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So just that alone tells me you have to be very, very crafty, very skillful. You got to know what you're doing because like you said, you're utilizing the tactics of boxing.
Yep.
You're utilizing, you know, ground. I mean, it's just, I can't even imagine how much, and I'm sure that the guys that are here is going to tell us a little bit about it, especially Marcus. I was watching some of Marcus' fights actually yesterday.
Nice.
And I got to say, man, Mark, you're the man. You're pretty sharp. You're pretty sharp.
Nice, man.
You know, and I take my hat off to you because it's evident of your training that he's able to do what he does. You know, all of you guys working together is a team. That's where the victory comes from.
Yeah, and that's why it's so key in MMA to have your ground cornerman, your stand-up guy, you know, your wrestling guy, because, you know, everybody has to do their own part in order to succeed because there's so many variations to the sport, you know, plain and simple.
Absolutely.
You know, so it's one of those things where in boxing, you know, I love it to the death sometimes, you know, we like to say we're the man, we know it all. MMA, you actually kind of got to realize that you don't know it all, and we will take help from anywhere, you know.
Which one is more dangerous? Would you say boxing?
That's hard.
You know what? And the reason why I say that is because I've been to a few MMA fights.
Yeah.
I actually, when I used to shoot still photos, I shot a couple of CES events.
Nice. Good events, great events.
Yeah, great events. But it was so bloody.
Yeah.
It was bloody as hell.
I have to agree with Marcus.
I don't know. I think MMA is more dangerous. What do you think?
So what I think is, in all honesty, it's this. It's repetition. It's repetition of the brain. You know, sadly, I have post-concussion syndrome. You know, I don't tell everybody that walks in the gym, but I tell people as I get to know them, it's going to be with me for life, okay? I can come back from a back injury. I can come back from a shoulder injury. I can come back from an elbow. But I can't come back from the brain, okay? I got two beautiful kids at home, Leandro, Liliana, that I got to live for, you know? So that's where coaching gives me a second life. MMA, it's a lot of hard shots, something hard, kick, elbow, knee, 2, 3, 4. The fight is stopped. Boxing's a lot of that old school repetition of getting hit in the head, getting hit in the head, sparring wars, you're in the ring, smoker fights, you know, the 50, 60, 70 punches around, sometimes, God forbid. You know, that's where a lot of our trouble comes from. I hate to say, but it's about, nowadays coaches are new age coaches where they're smart, especially all the coaches in this area. Where, you know, a kid gets hit too hard, they're smart. You know, we have great concussion protocols, you know, especially in USA, amateur boxing. Lewis, all those guys with USA Boxing in Connecticut are great. You know, listen, a standing 8 count is better than concussion or not being able to fight for a year. Any day of the week.
Absolutely.
In amateur boxing.
Absolutely. So, when it comes to you,
yes,
you're a trainer.
Yes.
You train MMA, you train boxing.
Yes.
But you're a former fighter.
Yes,
you're
I was a former
boxer.
amateur, not a professional.
Okay, you.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Former
Yes.
amateur.
Yeah, former amateur.
To me, is all the same.
Yes, well.
Because you're in the hit game.
Yes, of course.
In the
In the
hurting
hit
business.
game.
I
In the
mean,
hurt
you're
game.
getting hit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well,
So
that was my dream, of course. My dream was, and it came crashing down. My first injury was an L5 break when I was 19. So my plan was to turn pro around 18, 19 years old. I broke in 2 spots. Doctor said, hey, career's over, call it goodbye.
wow.
As a 19-year-old kid, when all he does is hit a bag every day of the week, and that's his life, and that's his dream, and that's his way out, you know, I was devastated.
Wow. Wow.
And it took a little time for me to realize, and my wife helped me out big time, that coaching could be another outlet where I'm still in there. I'm a part of it, and I'm able to help people progress in a positive way, and I'm still there.
Yeah. No, you definitely still there, but I seen you doing your work with your guys. And
Yeah, they beat me up all the time.
yeah. Well, listen, I seen well, actually both of them.
Yeah, both.
They were popping both of your hands when you were giving them the mitt work. And
Killing
you know,
me,
and I'm
killing
sitting
me.
there like his hands gotta hurt.
Killing
man.
me all the time.
Like his
man.
hands gotta be swollen when he take the mitts
yeah,
off.
It's all right, but it's a part of it. So I tell people when they have a fight camp, I got to get in shape. We all got to get in shape because in order to handle the process of a fight camp and do it correctly, I got to be on point too, man. You know, I may be getting a little older, but it's all right. You know,
Yeah.
I still got to do it too. You know.
Yeah. No, that's awesome. But you mentioned something about earlier when you were speaking on how boxing was your outlet.
Okay.
You know, I've always heard stories from boxers who come from nothing.
Yes.
Who come from the streets, from the hood, from the rough neighborhoods.
Yep.
You know, if it wasn't for boxing, I
Yep.
wouldn't be here.
Yep.
Boxing saved my life.
Yep.
Would you say that statement would be applicable to you?
Yeah, 100%. I mean, I was that idiot kid, man. I think I was in the principal's office in first grade. You know, I was getting in fist fights left and right, you know, and I remember my mother bought me one of them little stupid little blow-up things with a little weight on the bottom.
Oh,
hit
yeah.
it, bounce back. Hit it, bounce back. Hit it, bounce back.
Yep, I had one of those.
Yeah, there you go. See, and then I used to, you know, I got my first heavy bag, and then I would go downstairs with the Rocky movies, you know.
Oh, yeah.
And I would put a timer on, and I'd hop, 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 hoo, 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 hop, hop, hop. Ding, ding, go back 12th round. Blood everywhere, sweat everywhere. And I was in it, you know what I mean?
I like that.
Sadly, I think I could have been a lot better as a fighter if I didn't stray away, of course.
Yes.
Sadly, street and, you know, the different world that I was living in at the time, you know, and the temptations would always bring me away from boxing. But the one thing boxing always did is it gave me a rock. And that rock was something to come back to.
Yeah.
So it didn't matter if I, you know, got arrested or got kicked out of school or jumped or something like that. I still always had boxing to come back to. And I tell people it doesn't matter how old you are. I'm going to be 80 if, God, hopefully I live that long. But we always have boxing. We always have MMA. They always have a bag. It doesn't matter what it is.
Absolutely. You know, and when I was at your gym the other day, it wasn't only your fighters that were there, but you had also other people there who are just regular clients who just show up to train. They want to hit the bag.
Yep.
So you have a lot of different aspects that take place in your gym.
Yeah, 100%.
So one of the things that stuck out to me, and I've never seen this in any other gym in Connecticut, your gym is 24 hours.
Yes.
I can show up there any time of the day and night, and I can get myself a workout.
Well, it's all about being private. You know, like we said, we only keep a small crew. You know, we don't offer hundreds and hundreds of members because we don't want you to fade away, you know, basically. If you're not there for a week, we try to call you. We text you. Where are you? Let's go. Vinny sees you. He starts yelling at you. Come on, why are you not around? You know, same thing with Marcus. We all try to keep people accountable. Also, people have different schedules. Let's face it. You know, you may have to come at 5 in the morning or you may have to come at 11 at night, 2 in the morning. It doesn't matter. If it's go to the gym and hit the bag or go to the bar or, God forbid, do drugs or, God forbid, beat your children or be abusive to other people, you know, we'll take it.
Yeah. No, that's excellent, man. And, you know, I think that, you know what, we're going to take a quick commercial break.
Nice, cool.
Then when we come back, we're going to drop that video.
All right, let's drop
All right,
it.
we're going to go on a
Let's drop
tour.
it.
We're going to take a drive
We're gonna
all the way
drop
out
it.
to Stamford.
Let's go. We're dropping it.
All right, so listen, you guys, again, I have Mr. Paul Rocco here from Heavy Hitting Boxing and Fitness in Stamford, Connecticut. He's here on the hot seat, and we're talking about his life. We're talking about his establishment, his gym, which is in Stamford, Connecticut. And we're going to take a quick commercial break. When we come back, we will continue on with our conversation. Guys, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Are you in good hands? And the Moran Insurance Agency, we are here to protect your future.
Come on guys, join me. Let me show you around. It's all about protecting what's important to you. The Moran agencies are here to protect your future. We are here to build a wall of protection around you and your family.
From your auto and life and retirement, the Moran Insurance Agency has you back. To protect your family from mayhem, please visit us at moraninsuranceagencies.com.
Or give us a call at 203-864-6232.
All right, you guys, and welcome back to Live with Jason Rodriguez. We're broadcasting from the Super Elite Entertainment Studio right here in downtown Bridgeport. And again, I have the owner and founder of Heavy Hitting Boxing and Fitness located in Stamford, Connecticut, Mr. Paul Rocco, joining me here in the studio. Rock, so far, what do you feel?
Oh, it's amazing.
Yeah?
This place is great, man. I can sit here all night. What are we going to do here?
Oh,
Come
thank
on,
you,
what's
man.
next? What's the next interview right here? What's the next interview? Let's go.
Well, listen, I'm letting you know right now, and I'm gonna let the guys know.
Yeah.
We're gonna set it up. I'm gonna have Marcus Sorin come back
Nice.
for an exclusive interview, and then I want to have Mr. Veniches
Nice.
de Jesus come back for an interview, and I'm gonna even have his dad, who's his trainer. You know what, Paul? I love the father and son combination.
Yeah.
You know, when it comes to training, for example, like Danny Garcia and his father Angel.
Yep.
You know, who's the other one? I can't remember all the names off the top of my head, but I love that father and son
Yeah.
combination.
Yep.
What do you think about
Yeah,
that?
even like a Zab Judah, there's all different types of father. You know?
Yeah.
I mean, even Mayweather.
Yeah, Floyd
Even
Mayweather.
Mayweather had that, you know?
Mayweather and listen, his father is just as worse as he is. I love them both though. I love the Mayweathers.
Wasn't it, is it Broner's father too?
Yeah, he combs his hair every fight.
Combs his hair every fight.
Yeah, he combs his hair every fight.
There you go. I knew it. I was wondering that.
Yeah. Listen, Broner was always a tough, and I've dealt with him before. I've been around him. I interviewed Broner before.
Yeah.
He was always a tough one for me to want to communicate with. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's gotta be tough.
But he has to grow on you. But at the end of the day, he's a good dude.
Yeah, hey, great fighter too.
Yeah.
You know, had amazing potential. Still does.
Yeah, still
You know,
does.
let's face it. You know, it's all about getting things correct. You know,
Yeah.
in the process. You know.
Yeah. So, listen, everybody's stirred up here. You probably can hear, the other guys in the background talking.
Yep.
You guys are going to get your shot pretty soon. Pretty soon, we're going to bring you on, all right? So, your gym, really quick. I want to refocus our thoughts on your gym. Heavy hitting boxing and fitness. How long has your gym been around?
Whew. Well, I basically opened up technically training once I got out of high school, actually. Literally, not fully in a
But heavy
gym.
hitting itself.
Heavy hitting itself, probably about 11 years fully. I've had the name. The name used to be Heavy Hitters. So it used to be Heavy Hitters Boxing and Fitness. I had a small little location, and we went bigger and bigger. Next thing you know, here we are now.
Nice.
Rocking and rolling.
Absolutely, man. Your gym is pretty fire, man. And the reason why I say that is because from the moment you walk in the door, just all the decorations, you know what it felt like? It felt like Gleason's gym. You ever been to Gleason's?
Yeah, plenty of times. We used
Yeah.
to fight there all the time. Monthly boxing shows. You know, you got Sonia over there. She's the top of New York boxing over there.
Yep.
Great place. I even remember the one before the new one, actually. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, the original Gleason's.
Original, yep.
Yeah, but no, you get a good vibe when you walk into your gym.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
You know, and that's what it's all about. So, membership.
Yeah.
If someone wants to start boxing,
Yep.
no experience,
Yep.
they want to go in there and lose about 100 pounds.
Yep.
And just to let you know, he has a weight cutting room.
Yeah.
That room that heats up to about 100 and something degrees.
Yep. Yep. Gets
So
real hot in there.
no
Yep.
experience.
Get
Never
nice and hot.
never picked up any gloves.
Okay.
I step into your gym.
Come on in.
Okay, I was gonna say, do you want
Let's
me there?
go. Of course, 100%.
Yeah?
100%. Doesn't matter for what reason you're there for. You're there for a reason. I tell people when you made the call or when you walked in the door, you walked in the door for a reason. Okay? And that's usually the hardest part. Plain and simple is walking in the door. Once you get in the door, it's all easy from there. It's addictive. Okay? You know, plain and simple.
Yeah, definitely, I can see that. And what makes a good boxer?
Whew, I'd have to say.
And when I say a good boxer, I'm referring to in the ranks of a pro.
In the ranks of a pro.
In the ranks of a pro.
In the ranks of a pro is, can I say two things?
Yeah, you can
I'd
say
have
as many
to
as you
say
want.
dedication and smarts. And having somebody who looks after you and actually cares about you. And that could be your wife, your father, your son, your best friend, hopefully your manager. Okay? It's the truth.
Yeah.
Because that's what it's about.
Yeah.
And next I'm going to say is learn how to say no. Learn how to say no. You're going to get opportunities that are there for a reason, but not there to keep you going up keep you down. Okay, you'll get fight offers that'll could defer your career in a direction that you do not want your career to go in.
So, taking last minute fights.
Yeah.
There's a fight 3 days from now.
Yep.
And that happens quite often where you get the call.
All the time.
Hey, listen, man, this opponent got dropped because he just got injured at camp.
Yep.
Risky to take a fight like that,
Oh.
or do you just dive into it?
So they're super risky, super risky. But the positives are you're going to get paid more money, usually. It's usually a big name that you're fighting, or somebody that at least the company or the promotion has some money invested in. So this way, you are the underdog. So a lot of times, sadly, you have to win by knockout, not so much on the cards, which is going to be more difficult. You got to remember, you're there for a reason, to be an opponent. And you never want to be opponent in boxing. You never want to be opponent. So that's why you have to learn how to say no. But there's an upside to it too.
But sometimes,
There's a big upside to it too.
well, look at Anthony Joshua
Yeah.
and
And Ruiz.
Ruiz.
Yeah.
He
Big
came
upside.
in as a nobody,
Yep.
an underdog, an
Yep.
opponent.
And look what happened.
So sometimes
Yeah.
those little risky fights,
Of course.
sometimes you got to take them.
Yeah, you got to take them
know?
because sometimes you don't get the call. So you have to think and you have to weigh out your options of if you're not going to get the call. And sadly, especially right now in COVID, a lot of fighters aren't getting fights.
Yeah.
So a lot of fighters that aren't on the top tier level are getting these calls that it's either you say yes or you don't have a fight until God knows when. And a lot of fighters, you need money. Everybody needs money. We got to
Absolutely.
survive in life. So, fighters use this money to, support their families. So what do you do when there's no fights? Or you say no? You can wait another year,
No.
6 months?
No, you got to risk it.
Yes.
You got to roll the dice and hopefully it goes in your favor.
Hopefully it goes
And
in your
as you already know, I've been around boxing for a long time.
Long time.
And I've seen all the dirty stuff that takes place in the background.
Yeah.
The stuff that people don't know about. So making the right connection, like you mentioned, with your manager and your trainer and connecting with the right organization and the right group is really, really important for your career.
Yeah.
Because if you don't, there's a possibility right off the rip you're destroying your career.
Yeah, right. And then it just keeps rolling. It's a snowball effect. But it's the same thing when it's a positive thing. Is when you do the correct decisions, it's a snowball effect the same way. You get used to doing things the correct way.
Yeah.
Then it's no big deal when you turn down a fight or you say yes to a fight. It's just a progress. That's it.
Yeah. So you mentioned COVID. I was just wondering, has COVID affected your gym?
Oh, big time. I mean, we were big time.
Yeah.
Big time. I mean, we were technically closed for 5 months. Our gym was a smaller gym, of course. So we didn't get any funding, really, no PPP, nothing like that. We're just sitting there pushing it out, trying to stay open. The kids that we are getting in that are under 18, a lot of kids have to have something. We always say we have to let them eat, okay? That's what we call it, letting them eat. So they come and they train, and then all of a sudden there's an amateur show in 3 months, and it's on the wall. And I'm sitting there putting up, look, amateur show. And guess what? They come back tomorrow. And they come back the next day. Well, guess what? There's no shows. So a lot of them are walking out. You know what I mean? And that's the hardest part for me.
Yeah.
Because sometimes they don't come back. And you never know when that period of time in somebody's life, when not coming back is too far.
Yeah. Well, listen, what we're going to do now,
Yep.
we're going to take a quick break.
All right.
And then when we come back, we're going to jump into your car.
Nice.
We're going to take a drive down to Stamford.
Let's go.
And we're going to go and check out Heavy Hitting Boxing and Fitness. Amazing establishment, amazing gym. That is the owner right here, Mr. Paul Rocco. All right, Rock?
Let's go.
All right. All right, you guys. So listen, if you haven't shared this live broadcast into your timeline yet, please do so. Ask us any question in the timeline as well. Anything that you want to ask Mr. Rocco, just throw it in there. I will try to get to your question. Hopefully, we'll be able to answer it accordingly. We're going to take a quick break, you guys. We'll be right back momentarily. Don't go anywhere. Hope you're enjoying the show tonight.
Welcome to Spark City Smoke and Vape, located at 815 Lafayette Boulevard, Bridgeport, Connecticut.
All right, you guys, and welcome back to Live with Jason Rodriguez. Again, I'm broadcasting from the city of Bridgeport, Connecticut, our super elite entertainment studio. Listen, if you're in the local area, you want to come down and check out our establishment, please do so. I would love to have you guys come here and check it out. Also, if you're not following us on Facebook or YouTube, go on there and subscribe to our channel tonight when you get an opportunity, and visit our website at www.supereliteentertainment.com. If you know someone that should be featured on our show as a guest, go onto our website, utilize our contact link, send me that person's information, and I guarantee you, in turn, I will reach out to that person and bring them here into the studio. But we're back with Mr. Rocco, boxing trainer, MMA trainer, owner of Heavy Hitting Boxing and Fitness in Stamford, Connecticut.
All right.
I don't know about you, but I'm ready to take that tour.
Let's go. Let's get out of here. Come on, let's go.
All right, so here we go, guys. We're going to go down to Heavy Hitting Boxing and Fitness. You got your car on? Is your car running?
Let's do it. Let's do it. That is nice of your RX-7, man. Let's go.
Hey, that's my baby right there.
That's your baby right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Listen, everywhere I go, people always trying to, you want to sell it? Absolutely not.
Nope.
I'm not trying to sell it.
Don't sell that thing. Keep it forever.
All right, guys, we're going to jump into Rocco's car. We're going to take a drive down to Stamford, Connecticut, and we're going to go on a quick tour of his gym. Heavy Hitting Boxing and Fitness. Enjoy, guys. We'll be right back. Lo fuimos. We'll be right back, guys. Hey, Rocco, how you doing, brother?
Hey, Jason, what's up, brother? How you doing? Welcome to Heavy Hitting. Welcome. Check out the spot, guys. You're more than welcome. This is your home. My home is your home. Of course, before we give you a tour, we got Marcus Serin, we got Vinicius De Jesus over here working. We got your man Cole over there getting on the bag. High school, always working like always, guys.
Absolutely.
So first off, guys, to start off the gym, we always start with our wall of fame, guys. Everybody's on here. It doesn't matter if you're 10 years old, one of our amateurs, or one of our top professionals, or one of our celebrity athletes, guys. Everybody gets on the wall. It's goals, guys. It doesn't matter what it is. It doesn't matter if it's when Vinicius over here won the title belts, guys. All right, live national TV. All right, or when Marcus Serin won his shot, Madison Square Garden, guys. I mean, you don't get any better than that. Or to when our 11-year-old and 12-year-olds guys sitting here and getting into work for amateur boxing in Connecticut, guys. Which hopefully soon we will be back. All right. Over here, guys, we got all of our kettlebells. Of course, we got some belts on the ground just to show everybody. All right? Gives us a reason to fight for, besides our fans, a reason to fight. We got all your different speed bags over here, which are different techniques, fast, slow, for doing tricks, all different kinds of stuff. All right? You got your squat racks. You got your bags on the walls. You got all your double M bags, guys. Boxing is about keeping your hands up at all times. Same with MMA, protecting yourself, all right? All your different double M bags. We got more belts over here. This is my man Victor Medina's belt over here, guys. Both of his ringside tournament belts, guys. You got over here your tires, your pull-up bars, your peanut bags. Every bag here is totally different. Some are 50 pounds, some are 250 pounds. Water, sand, cloth, gel, little bit of everything. You may like some, you may hate some. Choose your poison, guys, all right? You got your pull-up bars, more double M bags. Like I said, guys, boxing's all about keeping your hands up at all times, all right? Obviously, we have our mat over here, which we use for our jiu-jitsu, our wrestling, all right? MMA, you got to learn every skill, every single art, guys, all right? It's not just one. In boxing, everybody loves to use a mat. Same type of thing as the ring floor. We get to work every day of the week, guys. You got your pre-course. Of course, we got to get our cardio in, guys. Cardio is a key essential in boxing and MMA. Obviously, not only the fitness game, all right, for your daily health. Over here, we got our ring. Our ring is key because we don't just use it for sparring, we use it for everything. Doesn't matter if you're doing plyometrics, if you're doing jumps, your push-ups, it's got the special floor, so it's the best thing for your joints. Besides that, we do have sparring almost on a daily basis. Nobody's here killing each other, but when we do have a fight coming, guys, we do step it up, all right? Plain and simple, all right? Next thing over here, guys, we got our weight area. You got your dumbbells up to 120 pounds. You got your cable cross machine. This is a goal board over here, guys. We got our plyo boxes, all your different medicine balls. Key thing about this area is you got to put your goals on the board. If your goals on the board, don't bother coming. No disrespect, but you have to have something to shoot for, all right? Something I can yell at you about or the coaches can. Got to stay motivated. That's why we're here. Next thing you know, we got our TV over here for our fights. So it doesn't matter when one of our fighter fights, we put it up this way you can constantly see it. Gives you motivation. And then obviously during the week, we have old school fight movies. We have the Rockies on. We have whatever it takes to get you motivated, all right? Over here, we got more dumbbells. We got all your different hand-eye coordination moves. This ball is key. It's all about hand-eye, keeping your hands up, eyes on it at all times. This is one of the fastest speed bags in the gym, guys. Speed bag moves and moves and moves and moves. It's the best for tricks, it's the best for moving, guys. That thing is quick. Like I said, every bag here has a different purpose, all right? You got your different spin bikes over here because the cardio is key. Hyperextension machines for the glutes, the back, and the butt, all right? Over here, guys, the weight cutting room, all right? This room gets up to about 100 degrees. Boxing MMA is about weight cutting, guys. So you come on in here, it doesn't matter if you're meditating, if you're hitting the bag, if you're doing a TRX, if you're doing another hyperextension machine, if you're coming here just for massage, this is the best bet, of course. We also have all of our scales in here and stuff like that. We do our body fat measurements. Any type of measurements that you need, this is the room to do it for the private access, guys, all right? Lastly, over here, we got our bathrooms and stuff like this for changing areas, just to make sure you're safe and private whenever you're changing and getting ready for boxing, all right, guys? So that's pretty much the way the gym works. That's heavy hitting. We're 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We do not close. We are a semi-private gym. We keep that there for members to be able to keep a constant basis and not fall away into the crowd. You're not like another number here. If you don't come for a week, we usually call you and say, where you been? That's the purpose of it. It's just to keep it moving, guys, all right? So like I said once before, welcome to Heavy Hitting.
All right, you guys, and welcome back to Live with Jason Rodriguez. I hope you guys enjoyed that video, and I hope Rocco enjoyed that video as well.
It was
What
a
do you
great
think?
video, man. Absolutely.
Yeah?
We were saying over here in the studio, we felt like we were watching a motion picture, you know, a movie over here. I got a little sappy at one point. I don't know. It was nice, though.
Yo,
Very
that's
nice.
awesome,
I'm
man.
serious.
Yo, thank you
Very
very
great
much,
job.
and I enjoyed myself going down there to film that footage of the tour that you took us on at your amazing gym, man. And so what I want to do now, Rock, is I want to bring in your guys.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, I'm going to start off with Marcus Seren.
Let's go.
And then I'm going to bring in Vinicius.
Let's go.
All right, so anything you want to say to the viewing audience before we swap the mic out and bring in your fighters?
All I got to say is we got some good news coming. We got some news coming now. I'm going to get off this hot seat. It's too hot for me. Somebody else got to get on it now. All right, come on, let's go, Seren.
All right, so
Blueprint.
really quick before you go,
All right.
because you're not done yet, I'm going to bring them in,
All right.
and they're going to come on briefly,
Yep.
to say hi and yada,
Yep.
yada, yada. Then I'm going to bring you back,
Yep.
because I got to make sure that I hit you off with what I call the shotgun questions.
All right, nice.
All right?
Let's do it. Let's see the
All right,
questions.
so we're going to take another quick break, guys, and when I come back, I'll have Mr. Marcus Seren joining me. MMA, Bellator fighter.
That's it.
I was about to, no, I'm not going
What were you about to say?
I was about to say,
What
I'm
were you
going to
about
hold it. I'm going to hold it. I'll let him say
right,
it.
cool,
All right,
cool.
I'll let him
Say
say
it.
I'll let
All
him
right,
say
let's
it.
go.
All right, guys, so listen.
see you guys soon.
Don't go anywhere. We'll come back momentarily with Marcus. All right? Enjoy this commercial.
Welcome to Spark City Smoke and Vape, located at 815 Lafayette Boulevard, Bridgeport, Connecticut.
All right, you guys, and welcome back to Live with Jason Rodriguez. Again, if you're just tuning in, I've been here broadcasting from our studio in the city of Bridgeport, Connecticut. I started off the show with Paul Rocco, who's the owner of Heavy Hitting Boxing and Fitness, which is located in Stamford, Connecticut. And Paul is going to be coming back before we end the show, because I got to make sure I hit him off with what I call the shotgun questions. Paul didn't come alone. He brought a couple of his fighters with him. He brought Marcus Seren, who is an MMA professional MMA Bellator fighter. And he also brought Vinicius de Jesus, who's another MMA fighter who's going to be joining us momentarily. But with that said, I present to you guys Mr. Marcus Seren. What's up, brother?
What's up, Jason? Thanks for having us on.
Definitely, man. How you doing?
Doing good. Doing real good.
All right.
Yeah,
So, I just wanted to bring you on momentarily so the viewing audience can meet you. And I'm sure people already know who you are. You've been on the big stage. You've been fighting in Bellator. You've been on the CES stage as well, right?
No, CFFC.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
All right, but you've been out there. Matter of fact,
yeah.
yes, I was watching a bunch of your fights. And I actually enjoyed your fights, man, because, you're a brawler, man. You like to get in there and make it happen.
Thanks, man.
You know?
I enjoy fighting. I enjoy it.
Well, I could tell you enjoy fighting because you got the cauliflower ears.
Yes, from my years of wrestling.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, wrestling in high school and college and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Get the cauliflower ear.
So, really quick, I just want you to make the announcement that you have.
Oh, I'm excited to announce on April 16th, I'll be fighting Bellator 257, and it's going to be in Mohegan Sun. Unfortunately, there's not going to be any fans, but I'm looking forward to get back into the cage and showcase my talent. With COVID, I had 2 fights that were called off, so definitely looking forward to get back into the cage and show how much I've improved as a fighter.
That's awesome, man. So April 16th, right here in Connecticut, Mohegan Sun, Bellator.
Yeah, Bellator 257.
257. That excites you?
Oh yeah, it really does because I enjoy training, and each time I train, I try to get better and improve, and I want to say the fighting in the cage is the fun part. Just because I can test how much I've learned throughout the duration of camp, and not just through camp, but also training when you're not in camp. So
yeah.
I try to make sure that I bring something new to the table.
Yeah. How long have you been fighting now so far as a pro?
So I've been fighting as a pro, I believe, in 2015. So I started wrestling at the age of 12, and I wrestled collegiately and wrestled at the University of Clarion. And after I graduated college, I just went into the workforce and just worked. And when I turned 30, I wanted to get back into shape, and I started training jiu-jitsu. I met a guy on the training floor because I work in finance on a day-to-day basis, and I met a guy on the training floor. I started doing jiu-jitsu, and then from there, it just transitioned into doing some amateur fights. And I told myself, if I'm going to do it right. And the thing I love about being able to fight is that there aren't too many things in life that requires you to be your best. Like, you have to be at your best, because if you're not at your best, you're going to lose. I think that there's so many things in life that you can, being mediocre and being okay is acceptable. So one of the reasons why I enjoy fighting, because it keeps me stable, keep me humble, to understand that I need to be my best at all times. It makes me not just a better fighter, it makes me a better husband, it makes me a better father, because if I bring that mentality on everything and everything that I do in life, I'm going to always be my best.
That's awesome, man. Now, your trainer, your coach,
Yep.
is Rocco, Paul Rocco.
Oh, that's my brother.
I mean, tell me about your relationship with Rocco in heavy hitting, boxing, and fitness.
So I've been training with Paul for, I want to say, after my third professional fight, and I met him through a friend of mine. He brought me over to train over there, and then even after my friend stopped working with him, me and Paul just continue to hit it off. Yeah, and
just kept going.
Paul is more than just my friend. He's my brother. It was funny. I was sitting here watching him speak to you, and my wife texted me and she said, my daughter Ella was watching, and she goes, "Oh, that's Paul." And she just knows, that's Paul. So he's, like I said, he's just my brother.
That's awesome, man. And how important is it for you to have a solid, concrete relationship with Paul Rocco? And what I mean by that is, your life is dependent on what he's instructing you to do. So, for example, you're at a big fight. Everyone's screaming and yelling. Arena's packed out. With the thousands of fans that are in the arena and they're screaming and yelling, are you still able to hear that one little voice that's talking to you?
Oh, when I'm in the cage, I'm on autopilot, because we're so comfortable with each other. We train so much together that when I'm in there, it's like I'm a program, and whatever he instructs, I do, because we're just so close and just have that kind of connection. So it's crucial.
Yeah,
it's crucial to zone everyone out and being able just to hear to not just hear your coaches, but knowing what they're telling you is the right thing to do. You know what I mean? So,
what's training camp like with Paul? Every fight has a training camp leading up to that fight.
Yep.
Is Paul tough? Is he hard on you? Like, for example, you got to make weight.
Yep.
You got to show up ready. How hard is Paul on you?
No, Paul's definitely hard, but I think it's one of those things that he pushes me when I need to be pushed, and he lays back when he knows I need to be late. So like he understands you.
Yeah. And
he is tough. He does push me. There's times that I walk out of the gym like, man, I'll go home and just like, oh man, that was a rough one. But he makes sure that he pushes. But it's not even just how much he pushes, just his dedication to everyone. Like, yeah, I'm a professional fighter, and there's a certain amount of attention that he gives to me, but he not only gives me that attention, he gives that attention to an amateur fighter or someone who's going in there just to lose weight.
Yeah.
I don't feel him treating me any different than he treats anyone else, and that's the best thing about it. I don't look at it like, hey, I'm the pro. You need, that just tells you the kind of person that he is.
I love that, man. I love that response. And your final words to the viewing audience before I let you go. Let's say there's a youngin out there who wants to become an MMA fighter. What would be your words of advice right now to that young one that's watching?
One, I would tell them, stay in school. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. I have the luxury of the fact that I work a job that requires me to be at a desk for 50 hours a week, and I want to say because I have that comfortability it's a lot easier for me to step in the cage and knowing that, like I have an outlet. So like if someone wants to fight, don't put your eggs in all the baskets, and you have to be committed to what you want to do and put in that time. Respect the journey. A lot of people want the result. They see someone at the stage and they're like, okay, I want to be that. But there was a lot of late nights on the train, a lot of late nights. My wife putting my daughter in the bed. Even now, she's my biggest champion. When it comes to my support and stuff like that. So like respect the journey, because the journey is going to get you to where you need to get to. Excellent,
man. Well, Marcus, I'm hoping to have you come down into the studio for a 1-hour interview at some point. We're going to work it out, make it happen. God bless you. April 16th, as you step into the ring.
Tune in. Bellator 257. It's a great card. Rumble Johnson's fighting Lowell Romero. It's going to be a good card. Glad to be on it. It's going to be on Showtime. Tune in, guys.
Showtime,
yeah.
Awesome. Awesome. Well, again, God bless you. Thank you for the opportunity. And I look forward to seeing you come back to the studio in the near future and have you right here on the hot seat with me.
All right, for sure.
All right, you guys. So don't go anywhere. I'm going to take a quick commercial break again. When I come back, I have Mr. Vinicius De Jesus, who's another MMA professional here in the studio with me, man. I got them all here tonight. You know what I mean? I got them all here today. I got to be careful, though, because in the beginning of the show, I was throwing out threats, and I was talking about, I was going to take, I said I was going to take him on, but you know what? I'm starting to get a little nervous now. I think I'm just going to end the show right now and not even bother bringing him next to me, because I don't want to get knocked out, all right? All right. All right, guys, we'll be right back momentarily. Don't go anywhere from this quick commercial break.
Are you in good hands? In the Moran Insurance Agency, we are here to protect your future.
Come on, guys, join me. Let me show you around. It's all about protecting what's important to you. The Moran agencies are here to protect your future. We are here to build a wall of protection around you and your family.
From your auto and life retirement, the Moran Insurance Agency has you back. To protect your family from mayhem, please visit us at moraninsuranceagencies.com.
Or give us a call at 203-864-6232.
All right, you guys, and welcome back to Live with Jason Rodriguez. Again, I'm broadcasting from our amazing studio right here in downtown Bridgeport, Super Elite Entertainment Studio. I'm really excited because I have a packed house tonight. I have the owner and the founder of Heavy Hitting Boxing and Fitness, which is located in Stamford, Connecticut, Paul Rocco, here in the studio. We started off with him. Amazing interview. Paul is the man, and he also came with his entourage, a couple of his professional MMA fighters. We just spoke with Marcus Seren, who's going to be fighting April 16th. Bellator, I can't remember the numbers though, but anyhow, it's going to be live April 16th on Showtime. And that fight is taking place right here in Connecticut at Mohegan Sun. Now, I have the other fighter, the one that's been sitting behind the camera threatening me the whole night, talking about he's going to knock me out and all that. This dude don't know, man. I'm from the projects. I'm from the hood. You know what I mean? From the school of hard knocks. I could take a punch and I can give one also. But I'm going to give him an opportunity to speak to you guys because I'm feeling some type of way right now. Mr. Vinicius De Jesus.
So give me a fist bump because we are the same neighborhood.
¿Cómo está?
Muy bien, muy bien. Gracias por tenerme en la presentación hoy. Muy excited por estar acá. Very excited to be here with you guys.
Absolutely, and I'm excited to have you here as well. And man, you know, you're another professional fighter. And it's not too often that I have a lot of professional fighters all at one time here in the studio. So I'm honored to have you here. I was watching you train the other day. You're a beast.
Man,
you go hard.
Really hard.
You go really hard. And if I should say, you're in amazing shape. Just like Marcus is. You guys are in great shape, man.
Yeah, it's part of the sport. You gotta trade their body right so you can get the maximize the results of it.
Yeah. So let's talk about your training real quick, Vinicius, because I was watching you and I was like, this guy is in amazing shape. What does it take for an individual like yourself, professional fighter, to remain in the shape that you're in?
Well, it's a tricky part of my career now. This moment, I'm focused on recovering training more than anything else. Now I have like multiple injuries, so I've been traded. So I need to really adapt my training now, not just to beat the beast, but also give to my body the right treatment, so I can recover and also be able to perform in a high level with less injuries happening. So, man, takes a lot of effort.
Oh, I'm sure it does, man. And you know what? I got the picture up on the screen. Let me put the picture back up on the screen. All right, because we tend to see people on magazines. We tend to see people on TV, fighters in great shape, ripped six-pack. I mean, you got all that. Let me put this on the screen right now. Look at this guy.
Oh, look
this
at
guy's
guy.
in crazy shape. Crazy shape. And then let's talk about that punch right there, man. How did that feel when you landed that shot?
That feels good.
Yeah?
In my hand, just cracking him up. Good fight. Yeah, man. I cannot lie. Like, I have a great genetics that come from my father and my grandfather line. This is a great advantage for us. And also we put on the effort of give the body what they need: good nutrition, good training, good resting. Sometimes it's not everything perfectly. Sometimes you need to make adjustments. In case you're pushing too hard, what normally is my case. I push normally too hard, and then we have my father who try to slow me down and make me pay attention more on the recovery and the rest, and then have Paul too to, hey, you've been training too much, let's go try to slowing down the pressure now. So it's nice to have those facts on by my side, so they just keep me under control sometimes, don't let me overtraining.
Absolutely. So when it comes to your career, and all the fights that you've had, what would you say was your greatest fight? The fight that you enjoyed the most?
Man, I enjoy all of them.
All of them?
That is when I get in my state, and don't think anything, and Suri say, we get in automatic pilot because everything is so repeatedly for us into training. So when we're there, we just try to listen as good as we can and find a way to execute it. But no, man, one of the toughest fighters I have was one of my last one in Bellator. That was not because the fight itself, was because how I was to that fight. It was a very short notice fight, they call me.
What we were talking about earlier?
Yes.
Last minute call?
Yeah, it was 7 days notice. And I'm fine with that. I'm fine to get short notice. I've been fighting short notice for a long time. When we fight the professional boxing against Elvis Figueroa, was in 10 days notice, and they make my pro debut. Just pick him up the pace into that 10 days. But to that specific case in the Bellator, my last fight, I was not in training. I was into recovering. So my body was not prepared for the battlefield. But when you get a call, and then, man, this is my business. I gotta go there and maximize this, handle the business, get it paid, get show, and it's still 15-50. I still have my chance to go and win.
I mean, especially when, let's say, you haven't fought in a little while, you're a fighter.
Yeah.
You get that itch. For example, Glover Texera from Danbury. I spoke to Glover.
Our guy.
Yeah, I spoke to Glover one day, and I was like, why? I mean, Glover's getting up there in age.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you're still fighting. Why do you want to still fight? You have nothing to prove. You've done it all already. And you know what he said to me? He said, I love it. I can't help it. And when I get that itch, I'm ready to go. So would you say that's the type of person you are? When you get that itch, you can't help it. You're ready to go.
Man, I'm trying to be smart those days, and just that decision was an important decision for me as a man, as a father, as a husband, because that is my business. That is how I provide to my family. I bring money to the house, besides training people and teaching. So it was a big decision, but I know I cannot just I get a call, I gotta go. No, everything. If you think about growing a career, you gotta make this properly, make it smart way, getting good notice. Like I say, I fight too much in short notice. It's not smart, but I take the maximum result off because I know I'm prepared for it. If I know I'm prepared, I don't mind to fight in weak notice. But in that case specifically, I was not prepared, and I was I'm gonna turn down. I'm gonna take my chance.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, through the bubble and the weak fight, I hurt my ACL as well. 2 days before the fight, and I was just like, man, I hope nothing worse happen on my leg into the fight. That is all. Anything else I can handle, but just to hope the leg don't get even worse.
Yeah.
Turns out God blessed me in that day and that night. I don't won, but was a hell of a bloody fight for us, for me and Alston Vandervoort. You know, guy then make me one of the hardest time to me into the cage, but you know, with that, he definitely helped me to grow and like, you know, make important decisions to keep my career like in the right way, you know.
Absolutely. And you know, my last question for you is, I love the fact, and we talked about it earlier in the show with Rocco. I love the dynamic duo, the father and son relationship when it comes to, you know, combat sports, training. You know, your father was right there with you on Saturday when I was there filming. He was giving you instructions. He was helping you stretch. He was prepping you for sparring up against Marcus. And the thing that I really like is that you also have Paul Rocco right there. You got 2 trainers right beside you. I mean, it don't get better than that, man.
This is my family, man. This is like my brother, my father. No, like Rocco was the first gym I ever visit. My first 6 months in the United States. I was not speak English and I speak Spanish. Just like jump from Brazil to here and no, let's go start this adventure. And one good friend of mine hooked me up with him. I come to his gym visit, and man, from the first time I step in his gym and I feel the smell environment, you know, of smell of champions. You know, like we need to have this. And we're hooking up, and man, from the first training, we just we're gonna go alone for a long time.
That's
and
awesome.
Then a Russian guy, Igor, he just come from Russia, no speak English as well. We just kill each other into the ring, like, you know, bombs, rounds, and we don't understand each other speaking, but like we got what we need to do in there, you know, man, and we're gonna improve together.
Yeah.
And it's been like this. Now he's have a kid. He's married like a Greek woman. He has a wonderful family. His English is very good, but this thing, like, we come here with pretty much nothing, and we start adventure like as an immigrant, and man, with the right people get around you, you know you can go really far away, and the sky's the limit.
Absolutely, absolutely. Now, you were born in Brazil?
Yes, I'm naturally born in Brazil, in Porto Alegre. It was the last state in the south of Brazil, one of the coldest states, and I moved to here in 2013, and then been living here for the last 7 years.
Nice.
Yeah. And
you speak Brazilian?
Yeah.
You speak Spanish?
A little bit of Spanish.
A little bit of Spanish. What else you speak? Anything else?
Man, I'm trying to get a better French those days, because like French friends, try to improve in there, but like, no, man, it's too hard if I'm not in French, you know.
So let me test your Spanish really quick before you go.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay. My Spanish is not that great either, but here we go. Tú estaba hablando mucho caca.
Sí, sí.
Que me iba a meter un puño en la cara.
Con certeza.
So, yo quiero que tú me metas un puño ahora para que yo te noquee.
No, pero acá no tenemos los escenarios perfectos para eso. What we can do right now, que podemos hacer ahora is a face-off.
A face-off?
A face-off. Let's go get a very nice and tight, deep look. And then from this face-off, we're going to setting up this match. Because
this face-off.
Y'all
ready?
Face-off first.
Hey, catch a picture of this face-off. You ready?
This face-off.
All right. Hold on. Hold on. Damn. Yo, that's an intimidating face. Here we go. Okay, face-off. You ready? Here we go. Yo, I'm ready. Here we go.
Yeah, man, I see that. I see that soul. I see that. That's what you need to see.
Woo! You know what?
Good stuff.
I legit felt that sensation, that
yeah.
What fighters feel, you know, during weigh-in. After they weigh in, they step on the scale, they face off.
You can feel it.
You can feel
the tension.
Like legit, I felt that you was about to.
Yeah, and like
hurt me.
The tension, we can control the tension to some levels of like, all right, tomorrow, no, just gonna handle to tomorrow, wait to tomorrow, and then we're gonna handle the business in there.
Yeah.
But you know, things can get even hot before the time. You know, if you respect me and you just don't cross the line, we're just gonna fight tomorrow. But if you don't respect me, we can start right now. Doesn't matter. Yeah, because man, I come for a rough neighborhood, and like respect is everything for me, and for my friends and for my family. So I respect everybody since we have that kind of respect, commitment, and I see a lot of respect from you, from me, and then we can really setting up this match eventually.
Well, I got to admit, man, I was a little bit intimidated just now with that face-off.
No. It's just reaching
So,
out.
one last question before I let you go, and then I'm going to bring Rocco back for the shotgun
Definitely.
questions. Any fight news? Anything in the works? Anything that we can expect next time in the ring?
Next time in the ring, expect me to see me in action around May or June. That is my time frame right now. I'm giving to my body to concentrating a lot of different things, training, feeling my body recover and feeling good again. It's getting my brother here sharp to perform in Bellator. What's getting me motivated too. At the moment, like he has the confirmation, I just like, all right, man, that's it. It's the call for everybody. So I feel like the call for him also gives me the extra buzz, so I could to push more my recovery, could push more my condition. So this like we all looking good right now just because everybody get motivated, man. Everybody push each other.
I think that's awesome because Marcus got the call. He's fighting April 16 in Mohegan Sun in the Bellator ring. And what's impressive is that he has you to help him get ready.
Man, I've been impressed to have him too.
Yeah.
I'm so lucky to have.
I mean, I'm sure both of you guys help each other.
Yeah, all the time.
Prepare for a fight, right?
Yeah. Whenever Vinny needs me.
Whenever he needs you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. It's a brotherhood, man. Like you say, we build a community, you know, and the community during those days it's such an important thing to grow and taking care. So we've really been trying to build our community, take care of the kids that come to us, and like they want to be a fighter. You can see in their eyes, man, is that dream, man? They want to go tomorrow, and they say, man, let's go make this properly. You know, you're gonna have a lot of time. You're 15, 16. Let's go build. Let's go get experience, and eventually you're gonna be killing the ring, killing the cage.
Yeah, and I know I keep saying one last question for you, but this is legit my last question. This is legit my last question. So, fight night. You're in the back room in the locker. You know, you're there, wrapping your hands, getting ready, putting on your. I know you guys don't use boxing gloves, but whatever. You're putting your gloves on. You're pumped up. You got the Vaseline already on your face. What's going through your mind within the next 5 to 10 to 15, 20 minutes? You're stepping in the ring and you're gonna fight for your life.
Yeah.
What's that feeling like?
Man, the strongest thought I always have, always to me, like I'm prepared. You are prepared. You're ready to handle this, and when you get them, and you're gonna be the best version you can possibly be, and you're gonna extract them into that 15 minutes period. Let's go extract another better version of you, and try to keep this on to the next step, the next time.
Excellent, man. Well, thank you very much, Vinicius.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for the opportunity, man. You guys are awesome. And, continue doing what you do. I can't wait to see you fight in the ring. And by the way, when you fought Elvis Figueroa, I was there ringside. I seen you fight.
Man,
you did a good job, though.
That was a good experience for me.
Yeah, I seen that fight.
Thank you very much, man. Appreciate
All
it.
right. So listen, you guys, don't go anywhere. The show's not done yet. I'm going to bring Rocco back. I'm going to hit him off with the shotgun questions, and then we're going to get out of here. All right? We are going to get out of here. So we're going to take a quick commercial break, guys. Don't go anywhere. All right? Because if you go anywhere, I'm going to come looking for you. We'll be right back, guys.
Welcome to Liberty Tax Moran Agency. My name is Marlon Moran. I'm the territory manager of Moran Agency, Liberty Tax, New Haven, Connecticut, and Brisbane, Connecticut. So I really want to show you something that we're doing for our community to protect them with the COVID-19 regulation with the CDC. Starting with our remote tax prep, we call you, we take all your information over the phone, and then from there, we even make you sign on your phone. On top of that, dropping off your tax return. You drop off your tax return. If you want to pick up the next day or hour later, 45 minutes, we got you back. On top of that, file in office. We let you come in with a different regulation with CDC, and we're here to please our community the best we can. And something that I'm really excited that I think is not fair that IRS will make you wait all the way to March to get your return. Is this the advance money from $500 all the way to $6,250 pretty fast. From 24 to 48 hours, you're gonna be able to see some money in your bank account. In this 2021, we really want to help our community the best we can. We need to look for all kinds of solutions, how we can get together in this hard time. On top of that, remember, we're not trying just 100%, we try at 300% to get you the best return in time. And another thing, you do life, we do taxes. Over here at Moran Agency, You know what we do? We're trying our best to please the client and look for every little corner so you don't miss a penny and you get the right refund or you pay the right amount to IRS. So see you soon, guys. This is your office. I'll be here. We're in Bridgeport, Connecticut, New Haven, Connecticut, and on top of that, you can go to morangagency.com or you can inbox me, send me email or anything like that. I'm here to please my community. See you soon.
All right, you guys, and welcome back to Live with Jason Rodriguez. Again, we're broadcasting from our amazing studio right here in downtown Bridgeport. Whew, I don't know about you, but I'm still feeling a little bit intimidated. This dude, Vinicius, professional MMA fighter, just got in my face. He did a face-off. And then after he got off the hot seat, he went, behind the camera and started running his mouth again, talking about he gonna get me when I walk out of the studio. Come on, man. Listen. We don't have to take it there. We can do this professionally. We can meet at Heavy Hitting Boxing and Fitness Gym in Stamford, Connecticut, and we can have a sparring match. And I guarantee you, I'll come ready, and I guarantee you, I'm going to knock you the hell out. All right? Anyhow, let me bring Rocco.
All right. Let's go.
I'm over here running my mouth, right?
I love that, though. Hey.
It sounds good.
It's a part of the sport, man. It's a part of the sport. Talking sells, guys. Talking sells,
good.
All right, talking sells, man. Talking sells. All right.
Hey, Rock, but really quick, I just want to two things.
Yes.
First of all, I want to give you a quick opportunity to speak directly to the viewing audience.
Okay.
If there was some final words, words of advice, words of encouragement, anything that you would say to the viewing audience, right now's your opportunity. What would that be?
Well, listen, it doesn't matter if it's boxing, if it's art, if it's music. I'm a fan of getting into something and staying positive and pushing till you can't push no more. It's all about having people around you guys. So, heavy hitting is not just about boxing, not just about MMA. We're not sitting here trying to sell you or anything.
No.
It's just what we do. It's what we do on a daily basis. And it's also what a lot of other gyms in the area do. All right? And we respect everybody. That's why I said what we said to start the show. Just giving props to everybody out there. Just shows, guys, we're in it as a community. Anybody we can help. That's what we do, and this is proof right here, guys. This is proof. You saw the two guys that came out today, and not just from heavy hitting, but this is proof that these sports, keeping people active, keeps them moving.
Absolutely, man. And, I just want to thank you, man. I thank you truly because it's been a great, great night. You willing to drive down here from Stamford, Connecticut.
Yep.
As I was telling you before the show started, I'm creeping up to 2.5 years of being here in the studio in Bridgeport. And all that time, we've been centralized here in the city, meaning there's been a community platform strictly for the people of Bridgeport. But now we're branching out and going into other different areas of the state. And being able to have you come here with your pros.
Yeah.
I mean, first of all, that's unheard of.
Yeah.
The trainer coming from the gym with his pros. And one of them has a big fight coming up April 16th, just weeks away. Mohegan Sun on Showtime.
That's it.
You're going to be on the big stage as well. It's not only your fighter.
Yeah, that's
it. You guys are on Showtime. That's big.
Yeah.
So I'm honored to be able to have you guys here, and I just want to thank you so much for
thank you
the
very
opportunity.
much for inviting us all. We appreciate everything. Beautiful studio. Thank you once again.
Yeah, definitely. Now, you ready for the shotgun questions?
We're ready for the shotgun questions. Let's see.
All right, guys. So these are simple questions that I ask each and every guest who comes on the show.
Let's go.
Sometimes it can be a little harder to respond to. So,
That's all right.
first one is
your
favorite song.
Man. Man, all right. See, that's hard to even possible.
I told you.
That's almost impossible, man. I got to pass on that one. That's impossible.
No.
Come on. All right.
There ain't no passing.
Hotel California. How about that? That came to mind.
Okay.
Classic.
All right. So.
Classic. Hotel California.
What's that? 80s song?
Yeah, that's old.
Yeah, that's an oldie.
California.
How old are you really now?
Me? I'm from the 80s.
All right. Next one. Favorite movie?
Rocky. Plain and simple.
Hey.
Plain and simple.
Hey. What was your favorite one out of all the Rocky series?
I liked one. And everybody's going to hate on me for saying this. 5 wasn't that bad, everybody. It wasn't that bad. It was okay, but 1 is the best.
Okay. For me, was Rocky 4. Drago. Yeah. To me, that was the best one.
If he dies, he dies.
If he dies, he dies. That's what you tell your fighters?
Yeah,
right before the first bell rings.
If he dies, he dies.
If you die, you die. That's the last thing I want to hear from my trainer. I'm going to die?
No way. We do the opposite.
Yeah.
The opposite.
We're going to survive, and we're going to come out
Survive.
victorious.
That's it. That's what
there
I
you
want
go.
to hear, Jason.
Favorite food?
I got to say Italian food.
Italian food.
Yep.
All right. I like Italian food as well. All right. Besides boxing, what's your favorite sport?
Besides boxing?
Yeah.
And MMA, besides MMA, we'll say MMA.
Any combat sport, any combat, what?
Besides the combat sport,
Yeah.
basketball.
Basketball?
Basketball,
Okay.
I like
NBA?
basketball.
Yeah, what team do you like?
I'm a Knicks fan.
Okay.
Don't tell nobody, but I love them to death, you know?
Awesome. You ever been to a game?
Yeah, plenty of times.
Okay.
Love the Knicks.
Yeah, I've been to one throughout my life, and I have fun.
Nice.
Yeah, good time. Favorite car?
Favorite car?
Mm-hmm.
Man, I'm not going to say the RX-7, but I am going to say I'm a Lamborghini guy. If I ever make millions, I want a Lamborghini.
Lambo. So
that's shooting really high, though. I know that's shooting high.
This guy has expensive taste over here.
Hey, listen. I might have drove a Toyota over here now. It's all right, whatever it is.
Well, you know what? I mean, this guy, professional boxer, had the Lambo. He almost killed himself in it.
Oh, yeah. I forgot who it was.
Oh, my God. What's his name?
But he came back, Errol Spence.
Errol Spence Jr.
Errol Spence Jr.
Yeah. I mean, he.
But look, he's coming back strong. Came back
He
strong.
is. He did.
So.
You know, thank be to God. But that Lambo he crashed, should have just given it to you. Just saying.
Like, could have just came to me. You know.
Favorite thing you like to read?
Well, I'm not a big reader.
Uh-huh.
So I'd have to say boxing and MMA news.
Okay.
I'm a quick. I want to know. I know what's going on, what fights are going on, where they're going on, where they happen. I like that.
Favorite thing you like to do?
Whew. I like being outside, being at the beach. I'm a beach person.
Hey.
I'm a beach person, man.
Okay.
I love to train on the beach.
Really?
That's one of my favorite things. Yeah, training on the beach.
I think one of the hardest things is trying to run a couple of miles on the sand.
Oh, yeah. No
That's
joke.
hard work and dedication.
No joke.
You put your fighters to do that sometimes?
Oh, sometimes make them swim, run in the sand, wherever it takes. Uphill. Vinny flips tires up hills and whatever it takes, you know?
Okay.
That's it.
What's your favorite word you like to use?
Brother.
Brother.
I say brother a lot. You know, because it's a positive form of saying to somebody that you respect them. I don't tell people I don't respect brother.
Mm-hmm.
All right, brother, no problem. I'll see you later, brother.
Okay.
Because if I respect you, you're my brother.
You did call me brother one or twice on Saturday, so I'm your brother.
Yeah.
All right.
Plain and simple.
All right. So let's see. Favorite thing you like to read, favorite thing you like to do. What's your I just asked you your favorite word. What sound or noise do you love to hear the most?
The silence. Silence before you go in the ring or the cage. Normally it's the coaches, the fighter, the officials, and there's a silence. And that silence, you can't make up the feeling in your body, in your blood, of the silence before the roar. That.
I like that.
Yep.
What's going through your mind? Walking to the ring.
Everything.
You're not gonna fight, but you are fighting.
Oh yeah.
Because you're controlling his tactics. You're controlling his hands. You're controlling his mind.
Yep.
What's that like?
It's like walking on pins and needles. Time goes as slow as possible. 5-minute round feels like an hour. Depending on how tactical the fight is, it's pins and needles the entire time. I usually get a massive migraine. People say, hey man, you party after the fight, you guys win, you guys go crazy. To be honest, we say we do, but we don't. We don't, okay? Sometimes, a little bit. But
sometimes.
A lot of times we're so mentally broken down, even after a great win, because of what it took to get that we want that breath.
Gotcha.
Yes.
Gotcha. All right.
All right.
What's the favorite place you like to visit?
Whew. I love Bermuda, country of Bermuda. My wife lived there for a long time, and I love it. It's one of my favorite countries.
Excellent.
Yep.
Other than your current profession, if Rocco was able to do it all over again, what would Rocco do?
Man. Another profession?
Yep.
Totally different profession from
Completely
fighting?
different than fighting. And training and coaching and...
man. You know, if I did it, I'd be a psychologist for kids that need help.
Nice.
Kids that were messed up. Kids that had the same type of issues as me when I was younger.
Yeah.
And boxing was my outlet. Maybe these kids can't find that. That's what I would do.
Gotcha.
But I'm not a school person. I never graduated college. I wasn't able to do too much stuff, in that form. And I always wish I was able to do that. Yeah. Definitely.
You are a school person. The school of hard knocks.
That's what I say.
That's what you're
School
gonna
of
get
hard
if you come.
knocks.
That's what you're gonna get if you come to heavy hitting boxing and
School of
fitness.
hard knocks. But we try to pass it down the same thing with the gym over there. We have kids that come in, and I try to do the same type of thing.
Yeah. Final question.
Last.
If heaven really exists,
Yep.
when Paul Rocco, the trainer,
Yep.
boxing trainer, boxing MMA trainer, former fighter, arrives at the pearly gates, what do you want to hear God the Great say to you when you get there, Rock?
I want him to say, you know what? You did it. I'm proud. Because I didn't think I was going to do it. You know what I mean? Not at all. There was plenty of times I was 18, 19, 20, even growing up as a young child, people told me, no way. It wasn't going to happen, you know? So I think it's a dream now, to be honest. It just keeps happening. Keeps happening, you know? And that's what I would have to say. I'm proud.
Excellent, man. Well, Paul, you're doing an outstanding job.
Thank you.
And it's been a pleasure to be able to have you here in the studio. You're awesome, brother.
Well, thank you guys very much for joining us. Thank you, Jason.
Yeah.
Appreciate everything, all right?
We'll do it again.
Definitely.
We'll do it again. And Seren, thank you very much. Marcus, he's already gone.
Yep.
Thank you very much. And
Vitor?
Vidor?
Yep.
All right, so I have Seren's dad named Vidor.
Vitor, yeah. So
Vidor.
it's Vinicius, yep.
Yo, Vinicius and Vidor. Here in the studio, thank you for coming down, Vidor. And we're going to work it out, man, because I want to have you and your son come back here.
Nice.
All right?
All right. Well, thank you very much for everything.
Thank you, brother.
We
We'll do it
appreciate
again.
Have a good night, guys.
All right. So, really quick before I let you guys go, I got to acknowledge some of you guys that are watching because I've been seeing all the comments that people have been leaving on here tonight. And I see my cousin way out there in Florida who's watching in Tampa. She's saying, keep living your dream. Many blessings for you and all of your brothers, meaning your fighters. Bruni De Leon is saying, that's good. Let's see who else is on here. Benny Gonzalez is saying, Eye of the Tiger. David Velasco is saying, clavando e un bar. Okay.
Clavado on the bar?
Yeah.
That's funny.
You know who he is?
Yeah, it's my brother.
Oh, that's your brother?
Yeah.
And then, then he said, I know his favorite song. I know his favorite song, he said.
That's it.
Yeah. And then, let's see who else is on here. A lot of people left some comments. Benny Gonzalez, bachata pop artist. He's a singer, amazing singer, saying someone just don't have the patience. They start feeling froggy. I think he's trying to talk about me. All the trash. You know what though? I gotta admit, it felt good talking trash to Vinny tonight, man. It felt good, man. But I know I can't back it up, so I'm gonna stop while I'm ahead. I'm gonna stop while I'm ahead. All right. And let's see who else. I see a whole bunch of. Let's see. Oh, Benny Gonzalez again is saying, great show tonight, Jason. It was awesome. Thank you, Benny. I truly appreciate that. Bruni De Leon is saying, it's a mindful set. You can't be mad and fight. That's why you train. Correct me if I'm wrong. It's all about the mindset. That's why you train to control your emotions. All right. And let's see who else. Nelson Vasquez is saying, I love the shotgun question. He was on the show a couple of weeks ago.
Cool.
Minerva Ramos is saying, awesome. Jeanette Falcone is saying, beautiful view of Bridgeport. She's talking about the...
it was beautiful.
Yeah, thank you. Janice Tavares is saying, awesome gym. Actually, a lot of people on here is saying awesome gym. And again, guys, listen, if you ever get an opportunity, and I'm going to put the information on the screen right now before we go down and visit Heavy Hitting Boxing and Fitness, which is located at 66 Viaduct Road in Stamford, Connecticut. The phone number there, if you want to contact Paul Rocco, is 203-667-3993. If you have any questions, if you just want to stop by to say hi, if you want to meet some of the pro fighters, because you know at the big fights, I've been at a lot of big fights, you know, the fans always want to meet the fighter after the fight. So if you want to go down there and meet Marcus Seren, you want to meet Vinny, go down there and you can meet Rocco as well. I guarantee you that they will open up the doors to the gym and receive you with open arms. Whew. But with that said, guys, I'm out of here. It's time for me to go and eat something. I don't know about you. I'm not in training. I'm not dieting like, you know, these two guys who came in here all ripped up tonight. I'm going to go and get me something really nice to eat.
We're going to join you.
Vinny said, we're going to join you. He said, listen, I'll burn it off tomorrow. You guys, thank you so much for tuning in tonight. It's been a great honor and a great privilege. I'll be back next week, next Tuesday night at not 7 o'clock, at 8 p.m. I'll have no other than my co-host, Giovanni Alvarez, joining me for our show called Jason and Gio. We got some good stuff planned for next Tuesday night, so make sure you join us. With that said, I'm going to shut it down, man. You guys, thank you so much. We'll do it again. All right?
Let's go.
All right. Y lo fuimos. God bless, guys. Take care.